Hey guys, what's up? It is Brianna Muller Green, online business developer and ecom entrepreneur with millions of sales online and over 20 years of the game. I'm also co-owner of designfordollars.com, where we're all about the butterflies and the Benjamins, where we help you to leverage your interests and strengths, the things that make you have butterflies in your belly and that get your ass out of bed in the morning and that feed your soul, and we help you to leverage them to build out multiple income streams. We're all about flexibility of lifestyle, financial independence, freedom of time, and living a lifestyle that fits with our families and how we want to live. So let's do the usual and get this shared in a few spots. Oh my gosh, my list is getting long. As far as what I want to talk to you guys about, all sorts of good stuff. Lots and lots and lots and lots of things happening, of course, in the print-on-demand world and in merch. Lots of stuff happening in my life. It's a crazy time, and of course, we're in the midst of Q4, so. So it's busy. It's busy for everybody. Let me get this shared real quick. I'm having a hard time multitasking. Let's see here. Merch money. There we go. And then one more share. Oh, almost here. Okay, one more. And then let's see who is joining us. I can already see a few popping in. All right, Holly, what's up? Kim, Lucille, Maddie, hey. Christina's in the house. Melissa, our girl Melissa, both D4D team members. So, okay, listen. I want to start with this really fast. I hate being negative. Like, it is not my thing. But I came across, you know, I'm like obsessed with my, like my morning quotes sometimes, and they always reflect where my mindset is. And I tagged my Merch Money girls here because the four of us had been talking this past week a little bit about haters and trolls and negative people and why they do what they do. And so when I was scrolling this morning through quotes and things, I thought about one that resonated with me, and it was about critics without credentials. Okay, so what I think of in my head now when I deal with the garbage of some idiot that just won't leave you alone, that just keeps messaging you, that follows you in the groups and decides that they need to comment and talk crap, dude. 99.9% of the time, it's a critic without credentials. And with what do I mean by credentials? I don't even mean like a degree. I mean like freaking experience, like people that are even like doing anything. Those are not the people that waste their time bashing others. They're not doing anything. They're not succeeding. They're not going anywhere, and they need to find a hobby, quite frankly. But that's how passionate I feel about that. As a kid, I was super eccentric, weird, awkward, I would say. I was tall and skinny. I had a freaking permed mullet, big, huge glasses, and really busted teeth. Like, I got picked on. I was super smart, super skinny, developed later than all of the other girls, and it was rough, man. So as an adult, this goes for all leaders. As an adult in the position that I am in, no, the bullying thing, it's bullshit. So, I just wanted to address that because I like to be so positive, but the four of us girls were talking about this. Like, come on, you're freaking adults. If you don't like someone, guess what? There's a little button where you can turn off the notifications. There's an even better button where you can unfriend, unfollow, leave the group. Like, why are you making yourself miserable? If you don't like the content, don't watch it, right? Also, the thing that bothers me is the people sometimes that the squeaky wheels, they always seem to go after the people that are the most positive sometimes in the community. So just remember, it's not you, it's them. They got an issue. I thought about this. I love this saying. If you're not in the ring with me getting your ass kicked, I don't care what your critique is for me. If you're someone that's in it, doing it, making things happen, and you have a way for any of us, and if you have a way for us to do something better, press the message button, hit us up, man. That's something that I pride myself on, and I'm just trying to speak on behalf of everyone and on other people that are leaders in this community that are nice, kind individuals that people find the need to, for lack of a word, bully or troll or blast in public. All right? Not cool. Unfollow, block, move along, go do your own thing. We ain't got time for it. All right, that's a waste of time. So, but I had to address that. Okay, let's talk about good stuff. Let's talk about how you got to get some sales on merch. Okay, let me back up. The warning emojis, right? Oh my gosh. So, we were talking about, we were running the count back on Merch by Amazon for when the first, I call it cohort of designs got their 180-day implementation, right? So we think that, or I think when I did the math, that November 6th is going to be the day during which your first set of 180, like if you got right on it and you were listing and you were in at that first day where they implemented that change, where our designs would now be up for 180 days. I think we're at the tail end of that. We were talking about it in a chat. So where am I going with that? Well, when they fall off, where do they go? Like, bye, they're off of there, right? You can't edit it. You can't upload it. If you're super organized, you can find the file and, re-upload it. But you lose all the data, and you lose the files. And so there's a fix for that. Merch Wizard. There's Merch Wizard does so many cool things right off the top. That's amazing right there. Save your freaking data. Get it going before November 6th. Because what I'm doing is I'm revisiting a lot of those designs that have fallen off because the playing field changes, the marketplace changes. And so just because on the merch platform you had a design that didn't do well, when you first released it, doesn't mean it can't do well now 6 months later, or that it can't do well with some tweaks, or that maybe the copycats and the niche is kind of like stabilized and there's more room to play. So so Merch Wizard, I might as well go with that. I'm still syncing all of my design files from my merch account into Merch Wizard. Oh my gosh. I'm pressing buttons like a maniac because the analytics are off the hook. There are just so many things you can filter all of your designs and get rid of like TOS issues or possible issues, like for instance searching for youth sizes or searching for certain keywords that you shouldn't have used. So and it does so much more beyond that. And what's amazing is Merch Wizard is going to take us beyond just Merch by Amazon. Okay, diversification of income. I'm an advocate for that. I'm obsessed with it. I live with it. And so what's cool is Merch Wizard already has some capabilities with helping us to organize ourselves and keep track of where the hell we're putting all these designs. Listen, I move fast. I do my whole, massive and imperfect action thing. And so then I'm like, oh crap, where'd the files go? Where are the keywords? And then I waste time trying to find it all. So Merch Wizard is going to get me back on track organization-wise, because as you start to get thousands and thousands and thousands of designs out there, it gets crazy. So, so several reasons, obviously, to get in on Merch Wizard. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, why isn't my chat scrolling? Look I didn't know all these people were here. Let's see here. Dale, what's up? Amy's here. Rick, creator of Merch Wizard, thanks for joining us. Ryan, I relisted one shirt 3 times until it finally sold. It's never sold again since, but still. Yeah, that's cool. You just never know. I have some shirts that like they sold maybe once and then they just have been sitting, right? They did their one-hit wonder, and then months go by and months go by and months go by, and all of a sudden, like, I don't know why the thing sells, and then it starts to and gain a better sales rank, and it starts to sell. It's weird. The mystery, you know, all it takes though is one person to finally dig down through those listings and find your design. So let's, and actually, Ryan, that was a really good segue into what I wanted to talk about. So if you want to have longevity in the print-on-demand game and in the merch game, you got to be original. You can't be a copycat. You can't hijack other people's designs, and obviously you can't do pixel for pixel copies of stuff. Like, it's wrong on so many levels, so we don't even need to talk about it, but we do need to talk about how you're going to start being creative and getting original. And so we always advocate at D4D phrase research and not design research. I know a lot of times when you're looking when you're looking at designs on Amazon, that's where we all gravitate. I want to see, you know, what's selling well. And that's fine. But I look at that for niches, maybe overall design ideas, but I don't want to find a t-shirt listing that's selling well and then see, because obviously everyone copies it, right? And then try to compete with that. So this is beyond just stealing someone's work, right? This is beyond like just copying them. All I'm saying is if you have this, even if you have the same phrase as them, and there's hundreds of people or even 50 other designs that have that, how the heck are you going to get in front of your audience's eyes so that it converts and so that they purchase? You're gonna get lost in the sea. So that's one of the reasons. The other reason is, you know, originality and not copying other people's work. How about that? How about being creative and putting in a little bit of work and coming up with, and you know what, like creativity, it's not natural for everyone. Like, you know, I approach it in like a data-driven manner because of my science background. So you can research phrases and niches and funny one-liners and apply them in other areas with completely different design ideas. And there's a research-based way to do it. Once you choose a niche and you do your phrase research, obviously, like everyone always asks me, like, how do you know though? How do you know it's going to be a good phrase? Well, sometimes you don't. You're rolling the dice. But other times you'll know because you found the phrase. Let's use a really simple example of Pinterest, right? Let's say you go on Pinterest and you find an amazingly hysterical quote that has been liked and shared like thousands of times. That would indicate popularity, right? That might also indicate copyright issue. If someone has created a t-shirt from that, that's not your design or your quote. So what you do is you check it for a trademark, right? Make sure it's not trademarked, and then utilize it in your own manner, in your own niche by completely twisting it to fit your niche. And I'll give you guys some examples with that in a few minutes. And then what I do in that flow is when you work with a designer, especially, I wouldn't just give them a link. Just like when I mark my research, I don't bookmark or anything, because it is so hard if you're taking a look at someone else's design and trying to make one from it. Like, why even tempt yourself to have that image in your mind? Like, just take the phrase, create your creative twist on it within your niche, give it to your designer, and you go from there. All right, so a couple other things. Let's talk about, monthly design club. Oh, and actually, Randy, let's talk about Print Tech real quick. Randy just popped in, excuse me, to join us. Let me take a break here. My new Walmart obsession, the watermelon one. All right, cool. So I showed you guys this yesterday. It's really cool. It is the first option that I have seen anywhere outside of Amazon for a print-on-demand pop socket-like device. What we're going with for name, we're not sure, but maybe like a pop grip or a phone socket or, you know, something of that nature. The point is this: we sell these already on Merch by Amazon, print-on-demand style, and the price point that a lot of us kind of like start our listings at is $14.99, and I believe the royalty on that is $2.25. Well, with these, Randy has them over at Printech. And so what he is going to be able to offer everybody is the ability to print these on demand, sell them on Etsy, sell them on Amazon Seller Central, sell them on your Shopify store. Heck, like you want to print them and order them wholesale and sell them somewhere else, you can do that too. But the most important thing is that Printech already has the integrations where it's really easy to create the designs for these products, have everything synced, and then the whole order process automated by his company. So if you take a look at it, what it consists of is the typical popper grip. And he has these in white and black. And then I'm going to see if I can pull this off of here. Normally the top of this is adhered down really well. But in the samples, I can pull it off so that I can show you guys what it's made of. It's a thin metal disc, and it's sublimated. And it can be sublimated in any colors. So if you don't want the white background, you would just submit a design file that has a colored background. So many cool things you could do with these. The price is $7.95 shipped. So that means that you could sell these on your own platform or on Etsy or Amazon Seller Central and essentially pretty close to doubling up your money, like way more than $2 in royalties. You know, we're talking $6, $7, $8, $9 in royalties, depending on where you price. Plus, if you're creating this and you're selling it, like let's say in your Shopify store, you own that. You own your Shopify store, right? So that's super exciting to be able to do. So thank you, Randy, for bringing this availability to us. Other ideas too. I'm thinking about like when you're building a brand and let's say you want to run a fun giveaway or a contest for your community or your followers, it'd be fun to get a bunch of these printed out and then you could pick the winners. It's a cool piece. Everybody loves these and it's fun to have different ones, but yeah, it's lightweight and it's affordable and it's just a cool thing to give away. Also, you know, a great idea if you want to get into the local merch hustle, right? You don't want to have to do the merch hustle on merch. You want better pricing. You want to be able to do like wholesale runs of stuff. Go down to your local restaurant, go down to your local bar, go down to the local shopping mall and talk to people about the things that you can offer their business. Just go in and talk to them. Show them stuff like this. That's pretty cool promotional material for anyone. Obviously, there's much more than these at Printech. Man, they've got an awesome product selection. I think it's up to now 78 products. These will be available soon. We just wanted to give you the heads up on that. We'll also have some training on it. So we'll show you how, like, not kidding, as it's very, very simple to do the design and to get this uploaded into Printech. And it's even simpler, I'm not kidding, to push the listings into Etsy and Amazon. You guys know how long I've been selling and, you know, I've created listings from scratch and I know how freaking long it takes. You don't have to do all that with Printech, so it's amazing. That also leads me to some of the cool Printech partnered offers we have at D4D. So Christina and Melissa and the team have been brainstorming and coming up with some amazing ideas for RTR packs that are Printech related. So for instance, we've got someone that was super pumped about wanting to do the baby onesies, the rompers. And so we created an RTR pack specifically for a line of those so that they could have a bunch of different romper designs that were funny and they were geared towards babies. They have wine glasses. So we are creating an RTR pack for wine glasses, dog tags, dog bandanas. So you're going to see these things rolling out as we move along. And of course you can get that from us at designfordollars.com. We have our normal RTR packs over there too, which are flying off the shelves, and our profanity packs are over there as well. But one of the new things that we just offered, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up the page so that I can make sure that I give you guys the right info here. Our RTR packs are actually available in, well, let me pause. I just get going, and then 20 minutes later, I'm like just yapping away. Randy joined us. Phil, hey Phil, what's up? Oh, my mom too, Rhonda Moeller. Hey Mom, thanks for joining. All right, so in let me just click on this link here so I can make sure I get over to the right spot. All right, monthly design club at D4D. So here's what we do with that. First of all, it's going to be for people that are heading up the tiers of merch or pod. So the first thing we do is we offer you a volume discount. Not only do you get a volume discount because of the size of your order, but you actually, it's like the simplest, easiest process ever. You let us know up to 5 different niches that you want to be in. You could let us know, I don't freaking know what niche I want to be in. That's fine. And we can help choose, you know, a niche. And then they're just delivered to you. So like, let's say you decide you want 600 of them. Well, we'll distribute the 600 to you evenly each week so that you have 150, 150, 150 for each week to upload into your account. And you can pick the size of the package that you want. We're also hoping to set something up with Merch Wizard where we're going to be able to actually deliver those monthly design club files right into your Airtable through user permissions or through a system that Rick can help us with, and it will actually just show up in your Merch Wizard / Airtable account. So we're working on that. We're just trying to make it easy. You know, I work with a lot of people that have full-time jobs. They don't necessarily want to leave the job. Some of them do, but they're short on time. And so that's what we're doing here. We're trying to help you guys be more efficient. For those of you that want it, if it's something that's not like, if it doesn't speak to you, if it's not going to complement your journey, like, no sweat, no worries. Like, you know, that's cool. But that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about, the monthly design club, what exactly that includes. So, yeah, okay, I opened it and I don't know what I did with it. There it is. Okay, so right now there are a couple different levels, and basically they're called Big Wheel, Moped, Cadillac, Private Jet, and then you can upgrade your package by turbocharging it. So all it is a silly way to remember the size of the packs. So like if you want just like a starter, like a big wheel, like you're just getting into the game and you're not like at tier or whatever yet, you can start with that you know, lower level pack. And then the turbocharge is adding all the copy in there. So a lot of times, you know, listen, I'm guilty of this too, but people will order designs, and you know, I'll take my designs that I've got done by the VAs, and you know, I'm uploading them. I'm just gonna do my own copy. Maybe not. So if you get into it where you got like 500 designs and you're like, dude, they're all over the place. Like, I can't. It becomes easier when you're working within within one niche, like me with four-wheeling. Like, there's only so many ways I can write four-wheeling, ATV, four-wheeler, off-roading, right? So like, but if you're working in several different niches, it can become cumbersome trying to do all the copy. So my point is, turbocharge is we deliver the keywords with it. And so holy, like, amazing partnership and integration to be able to take our RTR packs, to be able to take Merch Wizard, to have your copy and paste keywords, you know, your titles and key product features. Oh my gosh, you're going to be killing it and uploading efficiently with good designs and with good copy. So that's cool. What else here? Seattle. I leave in a couple of days. I'm excited to head to Amazon headquarters. As I've said before, I'm like not able to share absolutely everything yet. And I don't even know absolutely everything yet. I know just a little bit, enough to be super pumped and super excited. And I have been creating a list. I have a list, and if you've messaged me or if you've dropped a comment, I've seen it and it's on my list. I have an old school notebook and paper, and just in case I can't have my laptop with, and I will fold that thing up and carry it with me, because I have questions too, you know? So if you have anything at all, I should hopefully have the opportunity throughout the process of my time in Seattle to speak with a few people, and they're aware of my background in Amazon FBA as well as in Merch by Amazon. So we've talked extensively on the phone about that already, and so I'm really excited to, you know, like, ask some questions. one other thing I want to mention. Let's do, two things. Let's do a strategy, and let's see here. Hey, Bree, if you meet Jeffy, hook me up with an autograph. My girl Amy, one of our co-hosts at Merge Money, wants a Jeffy autograph. I don't know. Can I roll in there like this with my yoga pants on and my big gold chain? I don't know. I might need to like go out and buy some real pants and real clothing. Hey, Emily, what's up? How's it going? All right, let me grab this strategy real quick. So I like to share my junk mail with you guys. This was another cool one that came in. Computer gear and more. And it's just computergear.com. You can see it at the bottom there. So this is how you come up with original phrases, right? Like, just open this and see what you got. All right, some of these are cute. So take a look at some of those phrases here, right? Do you copy them this way? No, not necessarily, unless they're untrademarked and they're rather general and you're gonna like add a little something to it to resonate with your niche. But if you take a look, I'm trying to find one that might be, I might be able to scale out here. Let me see here. You're obviously mistaking me for someone who cares. I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested. That one's not too easy to scale out. Let's see if there's a couple others here. Retired but still working. That would be a good niche, by the way. Retirees and retirement and people looking to retire, and also another good niche, the early retirement movement. There's a couple of movements focusing on early retirement, but think about like the FIRE movement that I've referred to a little bit, financial independence, retire early. So there's a lot you can do around retirement. And then think about not only industry people that are about to retire, like when I say industry people, I mean like nurses, like whatever job they're trying to retire from. You've got all of them about to retire. Then you have retirees. I've had success with creating retirement shirts that spoke to certain passion or certain hobbies, like something along the lines of being really super excited to retire so that I can sail on my sailboat all day, or being super excited to retire so I can garden. So that's one way that you can, now what I would do is go on Google, go on Pinterest, and start to look for retirement phrases, let's say. This is an example of following the rabbit trail, right? I just zeroed in on one random shirt that spoke to me, and now I'm off on a trail of ideas and brainstorming. And so now I would go out into social media, Instagram. Y'all need to get comfortable with Instagram, especially those of you that are like in my age and older. Get over there, man. There's a lot of good research. There's a lot of good things you could be doing to market for free, to get eyeballs on your merch listing. So, but anyway, you could do like ridiculous number of designs, and you don't have to have, I like to have this, like if you're somewhere where you're not going to have internet connection or something, like it's kind of cool to have this to do a little bit of research, but otherwise you can hit the website. All right, I think I hit everything. A couple of closing things. Make sure that you guys keep your eyes peeled for some training coming up. I know one thing, Randy and I were chatting the other day, and we want to hook you up with over at D4D with some training to get these going for you. And we need to also do some training to finish out the Amazon integration. For those of you guys that are all over it and having success over on Etsy with your print tech integration, super easy if you're already set up to now set up the Amazon one. It's still easy if you aren't set up to get it going. But it's I say when you start to have experience and you're getting successful on Etsy, but you want to keep scaling and you want to be in other marketplaces, the next logical step easiest way to do that would be to hit Amazon Seller Central and to sell in there. And because my background is in Amazon FBA, I have tons of things that I have been creating for you guys to support that. I know that in the print-on-demand world, most of the learning has been merged by Amazon based, but Amazon Seller Central is very different in the way in which you upload products and the way in which you can analyze your sales. Like, there's a lot more you can do over there. So I am preparing stuff for that to help you guys with that process, so it's not so freaking scary, because it shouldn't be. There's a lot of opportunity out there, so I'll walk you through that. I guess the last note is, I just want to make sure that everybody realizes that you're not going to get the success and satisfaction you want out of anything until you kind of figure out that you're not competing with anyone, right? Like, you're on your own path. It's your own journey. You need to be running your own race. You need to worry less about what they're doing and what they're doing, and more about what you're doing and accomplishing. Finding people that are positive and that resonate with you and that give you the no BS help that you need to get stuff moving. You need people around you that aren't afraid to call you out on your BS, who aren't afraid to admit they're wrong, but also who are gonna, not be critics without credentials. But, don't be afraid to do things a little bit differently. Like, man, we're getting all silly and crazy over in the D4D group talking about meggings and man rompers and stuff, but like, there are some legitimate hustlers out there making a killing on this kind of stuff. So even when you think your idea is a little weird, a little out of the box, like, that's where the best stuff is born from. So be a maverick, be a trailblazer, be a little bit of a crazy pants, try different things, take pieces from people that you admire, look up to, or like the hustle of. Take those pieces, put them together, and make your own package, make your own journey through this whole thing with ecom. So I think that's it. I want to say hey to the D4D team. So we have Christina and Ryan and Duncan and Aaron on here. And I want to say what's up to the Merch Wizard team. We have Rick and Emily and Phil that popped in. Merch Wizard is amazing. So you're going to hear a lot about it from me. So FYI, look for some training on that as well. And I got to say hi to my Merch Money girls, Amy, and Helen. Thanks for stopping in. Hello to the Roberts, Kelly and Dale, who are amazing at podcasting and YouTube and KDP and self-publishing. And I'm learning a lot from them, in particularly in the YouTube area. And who did I miss? Randy. And thank you to Randy from PinTech for stopping by too. So, all right, I gotta go. Reach out if you guys need anything, questions for me for my Seattle trip. You can send them to the D4D email or my own, briannamoeller@gmail.com, or just, whatever. Message me on Messenger. That's fine too. And I think that's it. As soon as I get back, we'll get back on the trainings. All right. Hit us up with questions if you guys need anything. And with that being said, I'm going to sign out. And you guys have an amazing rest of your Friday.